Hey guys, welcome to another new video in the First Few Minutes series. This is where I take a look at the first few minutes of a new customer journey. Today I'm looking at Personizely, start converting contacts into customers, a conversion marketing toolkit. So it helps with newsletter subscriptions, list building, retargeting, all that good stuff. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click on the Get Started for Free. Got a very small sign up form here. I'm talking about small in size. That's pretty narrow. No problem though. Lot of white space. First thing I would think of is it would be nice to actually use some of this to put some social proof in here, maybe some testimonials, maybe some logos, maybe just people even talking about the problem, even if they're not directly customers. I don't know how long Personizely has been going. And I don't know if you need all of this information. Is it imperative that you get this information before I can even access the system? I would make this form as short as possible. If that was just email and password, for me that would be great. And then I would suggest asking for the rest, the name and the website as soon as I'm in there. I see you've got sign up with Shopify and Wix. It'd be awesome to see Google in there as well. So many of us sign up for everything with Google. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and fill this out. Okay. Gonna use Gmail anyway, always do. Let's get a password. Platform initializing, generating assets. Okay. Well, it's nice that you're giving me a message while I'm waiting, so I'm not wondering what's going on. Okay, so welcome, Nathan Powell. Okay, so that first name where it says your name, you actually had the name and the surname as the placeholder, and it's a bit weird to be welcomed by my full name. So if you're going to do that, just put first name. I would rather somebody welcome me just by my first name and not the whole name. So please follow this guide to get started. It will help you set up your account and will guide you through all of the needed processes in order to properly prepare it for work. The line height on this text here is very small. It makes it quite difficult to read. To scan, I would increase the line height on that. Also here you're saying, please follow this guide to get started. And it kind of, as there is nothing else here, it kind of implies rather, that I have to go through this to get it done. So to have another pop-up message here saying I can check out the videos is a bit contradictory, because I can't actually do anything with those videos. I have to go through this anyway. So if you're going to force people to go through a walkthrough, I would remove this pop-up until you let me get into the app. Also in this here, you promised me videos to get set up, and then here I'm thrown into the general help section, so I'd have to go there and find, and actually there's no videos there anyway. So yeah, you have to give what you promise. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Invite your team. I'm not going to do that. Connect the other tools you use. Okay, connecting the tools using your marketing stack. No, it's going to be tricky for me because I don't really use any tools for marketing, and the only email platform I use, which is MailerLite, is not here. So yeah, it says contact us, I use MailerLite. So what happens if I don't connect anything? Okay, connect your website. Please insert the following code into the head of your website, into the web head tag. This allows your widgets and campaigns, blah blah blah. Use any platforms below. No, check code. Okay. I've seen a few sites lately where you have to put code into your site and there is no check. It just presumes that it's there and it's working. You have no idea if it's working or not. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this into my site. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I've copied that into my site. I'm going to click on check code. Ah, okay, well you got the check code button, but there's no confirmation. So it would be great, instead of just skipping ahead, that you actually let me know, yep, it's there, it's fine, let's move on to the next step. So let us know how you intend to use Personizely. This text here is very small. So look, 14, and it's a very light font and it's a very light grey as well. So not doing yourself any favors on the accessibility and contrast there. Definitely want to bump that font size up, and probably the color as well. Make it a little darker so we can see it on the background. So what am I going to do? I'm going to grow my email list. Can you select multiple? Yes, you can. Okay. And nice touch on the checkbox. Okay, so let's go ahead. You're all set. Now you're all set for getting started. Start by consulting the documentation or jump straight in. How many people go to the documentation? Okay, so that's fantastic. You've got help desk, documentation, get help. Okay, so that triggers that. Do these other two take you to the same place? Docs and help desk. You obviously know the difference. I don't know what the difference is between help desk and documentation. I presume you can. Okay, so there is just no physical help on the documentation. Okay. Okay, so we're finally in. Empty dashboard syndrome. So what have we got going on? Finish setting up, and there are 4 steps to complete. Okay, that's good to know. Rate Personizely on Capterra. I think it's very early to be asking for me to rate on Capterra when I haven't even used the system. I would at least let me set up one aspect of the app, whatever that aspect might be, getting something set up before I ask for a review. Because I'm not going to leave a review now, no matter how great I think your onboarding is. So, okay. Install the code, rate Personalizely on Capterra. That's a step, guys. Come on, that's not a step. Create an embedded newsletter widget. Create a list building widget. Okay, but how do I? So you're showing me this flow. Think about LinkedIn, for example, where you have the percentage completed, but then you actually have the chance to click on it and to complete that. So I have to hover over on a very fine line to see what that next step is. Then I guess I have to guess where that is and go and do that action to see this done. So yeah, you really should be having clickable elements here to take me to that instead of saying, well, go and find it yourself. So because now I'm left here and I don't know what to do. There is no further instruction. You did a great job with the initial onboarding, but now you've dropped me into the software and I have no idea what I should be doing. So get started with widgets. Create your first widget to make sure you're showing the right offer at the right moment. List building, promo, custom. I'm going to go with list building. I'm going to go with a pop-up because it's the most annoying. Oh, I'm not going to go with a call out. Okay, next. Just stay with that. This is list building, so why am I offering a discount? Please choose whether you want to offer a coupon on submit. Okay, do not use it. Okay, that's a bit confusing. Yeah. Okay, I can see that once I've read it through. It's confusing to see a discount with coupons when I'm building an email list. I think. Is there a need for discounts, coupons on an email, signing up for an email list? Maybe there is. If you like, get X% off my upcoming book. Don't know, but that was confusing to see that there. Anyway, trigger, enable a trigger. I'm going to go with scroll, 10% of the page. Okay, that's nice. Oh yeah, I didn't connect my email marketing system because it doesn't exist in your database, so I can't do a lot about that. The widget name, I'm going to go ahead with create. Okay, Personizely widget builder. So I get another walkthrough. Okay, and you won't let me exit the walkthrough. I have to do the walkthrough. It's always a bit annoying if you don't give me the option to exit the walkthrough. Okay. Some reason, so I could see the text before, but for some reason I can't see it now, and I haven't actually done anything. I can see it there when it's selected, but I can't see it not. I don't know why, because I think it was white originally, but anyway. Okay. Okay, so basically that would be the first few minutes of a new customer journey. From here they would start exploring and looking around, but just leaving them here on the main dashboard with then no guidance as to what to do, except saying create this, do that, but then not knowing where any of that is done is a bit of a dead end. So you definitely want to do as good a job here as you have done with the initial onboarding. There is a possibility that initial onboarding could be streamlined a little, but it would depend on the need of the customer. You know, if they have genuine intent on getting a marketing platform sort of set up, the automation set up, then that's probably not going to be a problem for them. Anyway, I hope this was helpful, guys. I will be back again tomorrow with another review. Cheers.